Alright, this is going to be a quick video tutorial series on creating a model from scratch and importing it into Overgrowth, the game. It's going to cover creating the model, texturing it, and then getting all the files that you need to actually get it into the game. I won't cover making it into a mod and uploading it. You can figure that out separately, but this will just be getting a model that you've made into the game. So first thing we're going to go over is what you're going to need, which is a 3D modeler, an image editor, and a text editor. I use Wings 3D. I think it's a pretty easy program to learn and pick up quickly. So that's what it's not the most popular program. That's what I'm currently using. For image editing, I use GIMP, and for text editing, I use Notepad++. The most popular editing program is Blender for modeling, and if you're willing to do a bit more of a steep learning curve and spend a bit more time, Blender will definitely give you a lot more options and a lot more power long term, and I probably will eventually switch over to Blender. Also, if you have, say for example, 3ds Max or ZBrush or something like that already, then awesome, you're all set. For image editors, Paint.net I've heard is another good option, so you could always check that out if you don't want GIMP. GIMP has a lot of options, so maybe that looks overwhelming, you want to try something else. Or if you already have Photoshop, something like that, great. Or you could be completely crazy and use Paint. I mean, the models are going to look terrible, but still, I mean, you do you, man. For text editing, I use Notepad++. But to be honest, you could just use WordPad or even Notepad, or if you're on a Mac, whatever you crazy Mac people have, you could use that as well. I just use Notepad++ because I find it a little bit easier to do things with, and I just love the program. Okay, so let's cover getting the different programs. I'm not going to go over Blender, all the different ones like that. I'm just going to do the ones I'm using. For Wings, you're going to type in wings3d.com. You're going to select the downloads options and pick the release you want. If you're on Windows, you're probably going to pick Windows 64-bit unless you have an older computer. GIMP.org, pick download, pick the version you want. If you're not sure, pick the orange button. And Notepad++ is notepad-plus-plus.org. Click download, choose the top one, 7.71 release, and then pick from the billions of different options. Once again, if you're not sure, just pick the one at the top, the bright green button that says download. And that's pretty much it. This was just the introduction video. The next video, we will go over creating the actual model itself.